You are now live. Yeah, Schlock West in the morning, Dash Radio, the spin room. You know what it is.
What it do, peoples? On this Monday afternoon, I'll be your man, Bigg Pwee from the spin room. I got my crew with me. Jay Tasha, Miss Everything. The newbie to the crew, man. K Stephanie, your girlfriend's favorite DJ Ron C. And my ride or die, Big Les in the building, man. On this Monday. All right, don't forget, ladies and gents, we need you to subscribe to this YouTube. We're on podcasts on all platforms, man. All right, Google, Apple, Spotify, and Anchor. Share, follow, subscribe, and let us know, man. That's all we're trying to do is try to build this platform, and we truly appreciate you guys rocking with us. You guys know you guys had so many other folks that you can rock with, but thank you for rocking with us, all right? Let's get into it, man. Big Les with the entertainment report.
Let's get it. Just want to let you guys know that this week's entertainment report is being sponsored by blackgirlseat.com. It is a plant-based movement and podcast to teach you guys about cooking and eating for a healthier lifestyle. My homegirl, Leslie Ann Dunn, is the creator, and she's going to be cooking up stuff with you, anything to substitute for breakfast, for pancakes, whatever. Everything is plant-based. So make sure you guys follow her at therealblackgirlseat.com or just visit the website, which is simply blackgirlseat.com. All right, let's get into it right now. I want to shout out to all my ride or die chicks. Kehlani in this case. Now, you know Kehlani and Megan Thee Stallion are girls like this. And Kehlani has just decided that she's going to remove Tory Lanez from her song, Can I? She's going to take his verse off of the deluxe album. It is out of there. Now, if you haven't heard the song, it's an ode to sex workers, which includes both trans and straight women. And we know that Kehlani's been open about her being bisexual. So the video is about, you know, the ode to sex works. And she just was like, I'm honoring the sex workers. I'm uplifting their movement. That's it. However, even though his verse is still going to be on the song that she wrote, the video is solo, and the deluxe version that's going to come out, it's a wrap. So there was a petition that has been out there that's been calling for Tory Lanez to be deported to Canada. That so far has reached 18,000 signatures, which is crazy. So As much as you love him, people are not having him with, you know, in support of what he did to Megan. So just like the Beehive, Megan's fans are not playing around. So shout out to the ride or die chick. Ron, do you think that Kehlani should have taken her off, taken Tory off the album?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Especially what she, you know, what she represents and stuff like that, and that's her dog, so that's her girl. So yeah, I would have took it. If that was Pee Wee, I'd have took that prawn off.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Ron. Ride or die, homeboy.
Yeah, right, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, and you guys know me, Kehlani, get it.
Ain't she dating YG? You might want to watch out.
No, they're not.
It's a wrap. It's over.
It's a wrap.
When did that end?
As fast as it started.
Right.
When I did the morning video, she was still with him.
Nope, not anymore. Sorry. Hi, Kehlani.
All right, let's get back into this entertainment news. Former Yo MTV Raps, my homeboy, Dr. Dre, they've been raising money for his medical expenses. Now, as you know, he's been battling diabetes type 2 for so many years that even years ago he lost his vision. Now he just had his leg amputated, and his health just took a turn for the worse. It was really around Memorial Day where he slipped and he fell down a flight of stairs at his home. His ankle was badly injured, and the diabetes has already just kind of helped him decline. So the GoFundMe right now, he's trying to get up to at least $500,000 to help. He's going to have a prosthetic he's getting fitted for right now. He's home. Thank God he's corona-free with all the other things, you know, that's been going on and stuff. If you remember, Ed and Dre started Yo MTV Raps back in 1989 all the way through 1995. And I know that Dre has had a long history of just dealing with his weight, going to fat farms, trying to get it under control and stuff. And to everybody out there, you know, it pains me. If there's something that you can control, diabetes, cholesterol, blood pressure, I say that you do whatever you need to do to make sure that your health is priority number one. Regardless of whether it's hereditary, get the help for mental addictions, for eating, whatever it is, just get the help to help control that. So we wish him well, and we hope that you guys go ahead and contribute to his fund to help him with those bills.
That's a beautiful thing. And I'm with you though, Les. Some of y'all may know or may not know, I have gout. And so that's one of those things that I have to, you know, try to control myself. changing my diet, make sure I stay on my medication and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. Mine is not as severe as Dr. Dre's, but I understand, that, it is a serious situation, and mine is hereditary.
Yeah, yeah. But when you have a chance to extend your life, I say take it. Take every
most definitely.
opportunity you can to do that. In other health news too, Usain Bolt, we all know him as the fastest sprinter in the world, Olympian champion, world record setter. He was tested positive, or has tested positive, for the coronavirus and is in quarantine. Wow. He had a birthday party out in Jamaica. Of course, there's footage of everybody not wearing a mask. Mm-hmm. And what did you expect to happen? See, that Olympic gold medal does not keep you away from getting the coronavirus. It's not a barrier. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everybody out there, put your mask on, keep your asses in the house, stay away. And so let's get it under control. Absolutely.
And Liz, did you guys all see that post? They talked about Usain Bolt, but it was Kevin Hart.
No, what'd he say?
No, they posted Kevin Hart's picture.
They posted Kevin Hart's picture saying Usain Bolt was tested positive for COVID-19, but it was Kevin Hart's picture.
Right.
Wow.
I did see that, actually.
How you on somebody tall, skinny, that's like 6 foot, to somebody who's 5'4"?
Like up to his kneecaps, which is crazy.
Does Usain have any symptoms or anything, or he just tested positive?
He tested positive, but he's making himself quarantine too, and we're going to show a video that will indicate him talking from his bedside. So,
okay.
Shout out to Jay-Z and Pharrell. Want to Get Your Money Up. It's a new song called Entrepreneur, which is so dope. I don't know if you haven't seen the video, but let's go to the Time magazine cover package, right? The New American Revolution, which is a look at the systemic injustices Black people have been facing, of course, in the United States for so long. But the intention for the song really is about how tough it has been for the entrepreneur in our country, specifically Black and brown people. And, Pharrell told Time, he's like, especially someone of color, there's a lot of disadvantages and purposeful blockages. So you have to see the video. It's really, really dope, where they're just kind of like having everyone from Issa Rae to, Tyler, the Creator, who's really built up the golf stores and a whole list of accomplishments. The 23-year-old Idris Sandu, who created a whole bunch of algorithms for Snapchat, Uber, and Instagram. He's a 23-year-old Black man, and now he's finally creating an algorithm for himself. So already in the game that a lot of people don't talk about, but these are the kind of things that Jay-Z and Pharrell are really trying to uplift and letting people know, not just guys who code, girls who code, that you can dream from YouTube to having your own studio like Issa Rae and all these things. So hopefully everybody's on their entrepreneurship, because this was the time to do it. And this quarantine was to really create and build and find that plan B on how to make some money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the song is dope.
Yeah, it's very
dope.
And I'm glad that, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. And I'm always glad to hear any song that he's on or any lyrics that he's spitting out, man. So, I like the song. It's dope.
Yeah. So I want to get everybody's opinion, right? We finally got a verdict on the admissions scandal for Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli. She gets 2 months. He gets 5 months for bribery in order to get their daughters into USC. Each of them had pled guilty to fraud conspiracy after admitting that. And then, of course, they took part in the scheme, $500,000 to facilitate the admission to USC for their daughters. Putting up that fake rowing, that whole whatever. But let me get your thoughts. Stephanie, what do you think about what was the sentence that was given to them? Do you think it was enough? Do you think it was not enough?
I really don't think so. I feel like if it was a Black or brown, they would have gotten more time, I feel like. And I really think it's just like a slap in the wrist, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not really too I've heard stories about it. It did take a while to get to a verdict, right? It took like over a year, right?
Yeah, it took them a minute. And I think now what's going to happen, my opinion, because even if they're letting Jules Santana early release from prison because of COVID, with her getting 2 months, him getting 5 months, I don't see them spending more than 10 days each. Like if they get that much, just to say they might get a couple paparazzi pictures and then that's it. And maybe have to write a check, in restitution. But I just think it's just not enough.
It's garbage to me, and we all know it's garbage. You know, this is the systematic racism that's in America that rich people can get off easy. You know, unless you got a target on your back, you've done somebody wrong that's higher than you. You know, you being rich, they're going to come down on you hard. You know, you look at Harvey Weinstein, somebody that was made, I mean, a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? But he was underneath the radar. Even though folks knew what he was doing, he was underneath the radar until powerful people started to come out and started talking, and the Me Too movement jumped off. This here, we all know, we've seen it multiple times. What was it? A mom that used a different zip code for her child to go to school, and she got what, 10 years in jail?
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Or someone that used a different address to vote got like 5 years or 15 years, something like that also, you know, but it's the people of color that always get the brunt of this, the judicial system that's here in America. It's never fair towards people of color.
Well, let's hope Kim Kardashian will take all that money and that law degree she's working on and help the woman who, you know, changed her address so her child could get a better education. All right, let's move on. Major League Soccer is really doing the damn thing. They are trying to bridge the gap between soccer and Black culture. So they organized what's called the Black Players for Change in MLS. They have a documentary now, which is called Say It Loud, the story behind the protest. The documentary, ironically, is 8 minutes and 46 seconds, which of course is the time of George Floyd's death and that whole protest. So congratulations to them. We all know that this kind of has set the tone, and this tournament social messaging has reinforced MLS's commitment as a league to really fostering the productive conversations that need to happen internally and externally, and hoping to bring change. So I'm really, really excited to kind of see this. It'll be out soon on all platforms, stuff like YouTube and of course Netflix. So congratulations again. It's called Say It Loud, the story behind the protest. All right, Jay Tasha, I'm coming to you with this one because I know how much you love your R&B, girl. All right, the verses is going down later today. Monica versus Brandy. Everybody's saying that this is going to be the verses of the year. So who are you going for? We're talking strictly about their singing, their top hits, not about Brandy's acting career. So who are you going for, girl?
Monica could blow, but I have to give this one to Brandy. I can't wait to hear a couple of my songs, you know, that she was throwing down, and I want them to perform The Boy Is Mine together. Like, they gotta do that together. Like, they just have to. Like, but I'm voting for Brandy, and I haven't been wrong yet. So who on my team?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, so Liz, where they together? Is it Tyler Perry's studio? Where are they at?
Yeah, they're actually going to be at Tyler Perry's studio, which is going to be really, really dope. And I mean, their body of work is crazy, right? Monica came out on the scene 1995 with Miss Thang, and then Brandy came out, it was 1994 with her self-entitled album, Brandy. And then Brandy's third solo studio full album, Full Moon, was released in 2002, certified platinum. And then it spawned to like the top 10 hit with like What About Us. But Monica's got like a whole list of number ones, which really kind of outshines Brandy in that sense. But I'm saying, you can't lie at Billboard. You can't lie with Billboard. The ratings, it is what it is.
Numbers don't lie.
You compare. I looked at the list of songs that should be played today. And if you compare, Brandy got 17 hits on that list of 20-something songs, and Monica got about like 12.
Yeah, with those 12, we're top 5, top 10.
I give her Angel, I give her like that, but Brandy got like Sitting Up in the Room. You know, like, she got so much.
I love both of them. K. Stephanie, who are you feeling?
I feel like Brandy she's with the hits, you know, she has a lot of hits in her bag, but then Monica got some hits too, like, you know, For You I Will and Angel of Mine and First Night. But I feel like once Brandy hits that Have You Ever track, it's a wrap. It's done.
It's crazy because Monica's got like 6 number 1 hits on Billboard, right? She's done songs with Usher, Mary J. Blige, Trey Songz, Tyrese, Wyclef, Keisha Cole, and so many other artists that have recorded with Monica. And I know, I love Brandy too. I don't even know who I'm picking, but Ron C, as a DJ, when you play both of them, who stays on the dance floor? Who do people stay on the dance floor more for?
It's funny because I play a lot of Brandy. I do play a lot of Brandy. I still fuck with Brandy. Brandy, to me, has a better voice than Monica. I'm just overall singing wise, and when it comes to hits, Monica, man, woo, man, she's a monster with hers too, man. But I'm gonna stick with Tasha, man. I'm gonna go with Brandy. I think Brandy might win this one.
Pee Wee, I know you itching to say something over there. Go ahead, P.
Nah, I mean, this is going to be a hard one. Like, seriously, this is going to be a hard one to pick because, again, Monica got hits. Brandy got major hits. Brandy just came out with a new album on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So this is going to be a hard one. I mean, I don't know, but I will say this. Me personally, just my opinion, I love Brandy's singing voice better than I do Monica's. But Monica is still a beast. She's a monster. She's a monster.
Well, it remains to be seen. It's hours away, so let's have a good time and let's celebrate both of those Black queens for their voices, for their history, for their body of work and music. I do want to say my heart breaks for MC Lyte. She's filed for divorce after 3 years of marriage. We all know she is one of our pioneers of hip hop, but she met her husband on Match.com. He was a Marine Corps veteran by the name of John White. And they're citing irreconcilable differences. Kay Stephanie, I'm just wondering, do you think it matters that they found love on an app versus in person and why it didn't last long? I mean, granted, people have their own whatever behind closed doors, but do you think the app situation is a gift or a curse?
I think it's just a catch-22 sometimes. I mean, I'm old school. I like to meet somebody in the grocery store or as I'm going to like hang out with my friends or whatever. But I think that's when you get like that one-on-one interaction and kind of know who they are a little bit more as far as, going on a profile and clicking and just reading up their bio, because a lot of people can, filter that bio and just put things that really aren't true. And then when it'll catch up to them eventually, as far as when you're having a conversation, a one-on-one conversation face to face. I feel like nowadays you can tell within those 5 minutes if they're actually being really, authentic with you, or you're just like, it was nice talking to you and keep it moving. Yeah. So personally for me, I don't really like the dating apps, but I mean, to each his own. But yeah, Matt, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a list waiting to get their hands on MC Lyte, so she's not going to have any problems. I do want to say our condolences to Larry King, Mr. News anchor himself. He lost his son and daughter within weeks of each other. Now, Larry King is 86 years old, and to have to bury not just one child, but two is really sad. His son, Andy King, 65, died unexpectedly. He passed away of a heart attack. And then his daughter, Chaya King, she was 52 and she died earlier, only having been diagnosed immediately with lung cancer. So I'm sure he feels some kind of way, and just our condolences to their friends, the family, and everything else. That's just a hard loss. A couple of little things I want to hit you with in my spotlight news. Shout out to Lauryn Hill. She's going to be seen in the new Louis Vuitton commercial. That's our girl doing her thing. Love to see her back in action. Of course, there's been award ceremonies that's been going on, and everything's been happening virtually. So the African American Film Critics Association, created by Gil Robertson and hosted by comedian Ada Rodriguez, just went down. And the likes of Viola Davis, Kenya Barris, of course, Insecure, were a bunch of recipients at the second annual AAFCA TV Honors. Also, shout out to Uptown Magazine. They had their Vineyard After Dark scenario that went down. It was DJ'd by my guy, DJ John Quick. And they usually do it in Martha's Vineyard. It's a whole summer event, week long, which just is out of control. And they had to kind of do their whole thing virtually. And they made it really dope to have networking opportunities so that people could really chat online with other directors and producers and stuff like that. The African Black Film Festival also went virtual. A lot of conversations happened. Mary J. Blige was a special guest, and it was moderated by Jamil Hill. People had short film access. Of course, MC Lyte was there in support of her new show, Shoot Your Shot, which is going to be on UMC, hosted by or created by our guy, Brett Dismuke, who was our guest not only a couple of weeks ago. Speaking of Jamil Hill, congratulations to her and Carrie Champion. Their new show on Vice called Stick to Sports is so dope. I'm glad that these two Black sisters are anchoring a show together. Their first guest was LeBron James. He was in the house, which was really, really dope. And last but not least, I just want to say congrats to all the MTV Video Music Award winners. Shout out to Keke Palmer. She was hosting the damn thing, which was really, really dope. Congratulations to her. And yeah, everybody who now can take a walk also down the Kobe Bryant Boulevard, which is in front of the Staples Center, right there on Olympic. And it, actually, there's one that's going to be in front of the Staples Center. And then they're doing another one by Olympic and MLK Boulevard. So they're kind of having two separate streets. So congratulations. And thank you to LA City Councilman member Herb Wesson for making that happen. Hashtag Mama Day. Always put that down. And that's it, y'all.
Can I do one?
I mean, Herb Wesson is doing some good stuff, man. I mean, he was the one that did Obama Boulevard in Los Angeles, and now he's doing Kobe. So I think, Herb is doing some good stuff. What was you about to say, Jay Tasha?
I just want to do one announcement when Les was talking about all the film festivals. I just did I moderated a panel for the Pan-African Film Festival, the PAF Institute, called Boss Moves. It featured Leah Daniels Butler, casting director. It featured Ricky Hughes, who was amazing executive producer from the Dave Chappelle Netflix show. And we also had Jamie Broadnax, who is the CEO and founder of Black Girl Nerds, and me. I moderated Miss Everything Entertainment. So if you guys missed it, go ahead and catch our panel. It aired on Saturday.
Yeah, congratulations. Ricky Hughes is dope. She's a good friend of mine. She's been around a long time. So, and that's it, y'all. Entertainment news in your face.
All right, real quick, Les, before we close out, I do want to piggyback Ada Rodriguez. If you guys have not been on our IG, I want to get her on the show, man, because I love her. This girl she's a boss. Like, she speaks her mind. She's a boss. If you guys have not had a chance yet, check her IG or Facebook or Twitter page out, because she's shooting darts, man. And I love the way she speaks her mind. So shout out to Ada Rodriguez.
She does it also in her special that's on Netflix. That's under the umbrella of
Tiffany Haddish.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really good too. So we'll see if we can get Ada on there. I know a friend,
Yeah, that's I like her, man. I dig her. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Thank you, Big Les, for the entertainment report on this Monday. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please follow us on all platforms: Google, Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, right below, right now. Click on that button, subscribe, and that bell, because every single day, Monday through Friday, we got a new video that's popping up, man. So you don't want to miss out. Tomorrow, we got Pee Wee's Pet Peeve and One Gotta Go. Ooh, we got a good one, man. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m., right here on YouTube and all platforms, man. For K. Stephanie, Jay Tasha, DJ Ron C, that's Big Les, Big Pee Wee. We are the Spin Room. You guys enjoy your Monday, all right, man? Peace.
Yeah, you are now live